the Shore Fishing Fields, everybody. Bart and I, Neil Jones. We're here. We've come to our favourite Smooth Hound mark. It's a long walk, but most people probably know where it is. We've come here because we've been trying out crab cart instead of peeler crabs itself. So we looked online, found the best way to mount it onto a hook, and that is in a finger bandage. It all soaks in, becomes gooey and gungy. You've got to bind it on. But we came last time, a couple of weeks ago, and we'll show you now some of the fish we had. We had a couple of fish, and that was our first experiment with it. You don't have to have it with other types of bait. You can use it on its own. So Mr. Jones is using a shortish pulley, about 1.5 foot. I've got an up and over rig on, so I'm going to stick mine on now. We're using size 10 Sakuma hooks, and we're going to bang them out and see what happens. See you again in a minute. Not the biggest smooth hound. Come on, relax. There we go. And we're catching these on cart bait now. Put the cart into a finger bandage, tie him on, and off he goes. Look at that, what a beauty, eh? He's only small, he's about, I don't know, 4 or 5 pounds, 4 pounds, say 4 pounds. Want to get it back in the sea quickly. Mr. Jones. You don't want to come in? Oh no! Mr. Jones with his Smooth Hound, about 5 pound.
Bigger than that, come on!
Alright, 5.5. Yeah. Getting him back in.
Yes.
Right, so I'm going to show you how to hook up one of these baits. So there you go, finger bandage size. It's like half a finger, and it's chock full of the crab cart that we got from Market Tackle, that's right, isn't it?
That's right.
The bass man down there. So this is what we done last time. Hang on. Let me grab my hook. And all we do is I've got a 1/0 Sakuma, and I just hook the end for it. I'll show you that now. But we have a tag end. We just leave the tag end, you can see that, on your knot. There's a reason for that. So all we do is hook it through the choose the fatter end, chuck it through the end, fold it back on itself, like that. Lay the hook along it. Then we get the tag end and fold that back down. And we tie it all together. Now what that does is it stops the bait from flying up the hook, keeps it nicely in place. Get our string, bind it on as though you would any other crab or bait. Doesn't need too much, it just needs to secure it in place. Make sure the hook point is out. Now obviously at this point you could add squid to it, sand eel, other crab, whatever you like, but we're just trying this as an experiment to see if you can actually catch, and we've proved you can catch on just this. So these baits can stay in the freezer. We're trying it now for Smooth Hound. We're going to go Bristol Channel and try them up there for Smooth Hound as well. But you know, this is going to be great for cod in the winter and things like that, I think. They've been using this for years up in the northeast. It's only just really come down here. I don't know why. There you go. So I'm going to hook that on my up and over. Just like this. Put that on there in a second. I can turn it around. Oh, I'll do that in a sec. But I'm going to cast that one out then. You'll be like that. Cast them out to sea, catch another Smooth Hound. Yeah. See you in a minute. Quick update for you. Mr. Jones here he's only lobbing his out. We're trying to see if we can catch bass with this, I think. He keeps getting knocks, but it's only playing with the bait. Keeps picking the bait up and moving it. He's getting a bit frustrated. I've got to cast and leave him alone. Mr. Jones has got something on this carp bait. Looks to me like a bass. Wow. That one just let go. So, we thought Mr. Jones had a bass. Smooth Hound in close. Another small one. Woo. Hang on, come back, Mr. Hound. Calm down. There he goes. Look at that, look. That's a lovely fish, right in close on the carp bait. But let go just as it come out. It's very lively. Come back in. So here we go again. Hook it in the bottom of the bag. Slide it around the hook. Make sure the hook is stuck out. Get your tag line there. Wrap that around the top of the bait. That stops the bait from moving. There's a bit of string I prepared earlier. Give it a good wrap with the string, making sure that all the juice comes out. There we go. Stick that out to sea. I've swapped over now to a pulley rig. So there's my pulley rig, about 2 foot long. There we go, we've got the sack of bait on it. Get it out. Beach him. It's only a small one. Grab my one. Thank you. As you can see, there's the finger bandage with the carp bait in it. Oh, spat right in the goolies, eh? There you go. It's only a small one, not as big as last time, but the sun's starting to disappear now, so they are coming in. Look at the spots, or the stars as they say on those. Cracking little fight that. Lovely eyes. He's having a look at you, and there's the carp bait, look. So I'll get this one unhooked, we'll get him back in. Yes, we've got one on film, apart from the others we had last time. See if we get a bigger one, shall we? Yes. Right, so there we go, all safely unhooked. And we can let him go. I normally get wet feet doing this. Right, we're just going to finish off while the sun's, well it's still light enough. Mr. Jones has had loads of bites close in with the bags. I've had a couple of bites further out with the bags. They work, they do work, and they work really well. Although I think we need to redesign our end tackle so that they hook better. So maybe a circle hook above the bag. We're just using a single hook at the moment. So we're going to try that next time, aren't we?
Right.
Try maybe a circle hook above or something like that. And we'll see how we get on. But the proof is in the pudding. You can catch these smooth hounds just on carp. As long as you deal with it properly. We'll try and keep it as cold as possible while you're here, so it doesn't all turn to mush. But it works really well, doesn't it? And
yeah.
We've proved it. We've had 7, 8 altogether now on carp bait, and it's pretty much the same as we would have had on normal crab. It's a lot cheaper. It works out cheaper. You can get hold of it. So, and you can keep it in the freezer at home with no problems. So, and Mr. Jones is saying there, this is the 3rd time he's bought it. So it's all in a tub. It comes from, it's the insides of crab, the big edible crab. And down at Market Tackle, that's where we got this lot, wasn't it? You could buy a box of it. It's all in carp wings, as they call it. And all Jonesy does is get some finger bandage from one of the chemists, let's say, and then he stuffs it full, does it all up, and there you go, puts it in the freezer, brings it along. I definitely think smooth hound fishing is always best in the evening. On this beach anyway. You got another one on?
Well, someone just pulled it.
But the beauty of it as well is we've noticed that you can use 2 or 3 times the same bait. It comes in, just give it a squeeze, and the juice is in the finger bandage, it's still in the stuff that's inside. You can add another bag to it. We've just started using it and thought we'd try it. I'm very impressed, to be honest. When you I'm not saying it's maybe as good as a proper peeler or anything like that. I think you might be in again. You are, aren't you?
Playing with it.
Playing with it. The fish don't seem to be put off by the bags either. Anyway, whilst he stood there holding that, I'm going to wish you all tight lines. We're going to keep fishing until the water's back at the rocks, and then we're going to take a nice slow drive home. Maybe stop for a coffee. Yes or no? Shall I turn the camera off or keep it going?
You can always put it back on again.
Right,
fish.
tight lines everybody.
On my line.
Oh, he's in.
Trying.
Really got that one.
A bit bigger than the last one. Got it?
Got it.
I hope. Hey! Get off!
As you can see the bags. Here it goes there.
That's a different size fish.
Good. 6, 7 pounds that one.
Look.
Yes, look at that. Well, let me untangle it. There you go, look. You can see the bag there. Right in the chops. See if I can get that out with my fingers.
Hopefully. And I can quit getting back in if you can. There you go. All learner, get ready to put him back in the sea. Beautiful fish. Well happy.
More photos.
Yes, please.
Turn it sideways a bit. Other way.
That's more than £6.
Yeah, one more special one. Ready?
Capture the idol.
Right, let's get it going back.
Oh, mine.
Nearly got £250 then.
Getting lively.
Certainly is. Here he goes. There he goes.